Okay, so this is Unfiltered. I think the last 2 weeks you haven't seen videos from me. I have been making them, but I put them on private. The reason is because I was talking about work and some people, and I wanted to be more free about myself because then if it's no one's watching the videos, then I can say the actual names. If it's public, then it's like I have to admit that I'm still filtering some stuff out, and there's pros and cons of that. The con is maybe I'm not as honest or genuine all the time. I have to filter it slightly, and the pro about this is just that I have to make it clear and coherent to myself. Okay, so yeah, let's say so. What happened the last 2 weeks? Um, Hmm. One was I wasn't getting along with my coworkers. I think I pointed that out a while ago, or did I? But anyways, it was one of my best friends was saying like how there he I told him like this joke and he thought he felt kind of uncomfortable, and then he admitted to me like yeah, there's sometimes like some things you say that do make him feel uncomfortable. And just the week prior, another girl admitted to me that I made her feel uncomfortable too. And like there's this other guy who called me an asshole, like just outright. So I was like, okay, it seems like a lot of people do agree. It seems like it's my fault, not their fault. Um, so what did I do? Prayed. No. Um, but one thing I did do was that the thing is, when I went to work, I had an intention of just being the best and growing myself, and stuff like that, and producing really good work. And what I did differently this week was I decided I wanted to go into work, and all I wanted to do was just have fun, you know? Not produce like the best work I can, I didn't want to stress out too much about it, just have fun. And I did a lot of good work, and I got along that much better with my coworkers. And that's definitely something I've learned in 6K Payday. I learned in Project Relax, and that's something that keeps on going, that keeps on recurring again and again. When I'm so regimented and so intentional about something, too much, then I bet like some people are gonna let's say blah blah blah. You need balance. Well, basically for me, I'm overly committed, overly hardworking, and I need some fun in my life. You know, so yeah, that's that's me. I'm focusing on having fun to get more balance in my life. Because there's probably some people out there, it's probably asshole thing to say, but they're not hardworking enough and they have too much fun, so they feel like having fun is bad, or they feel guilty about it or something, or I don't know. Whatever, balance. Anyways, yeah, make everyone happy. Filtered videos. Anyways, what else I did this week was I did this volunteering thing that was pretty cool. Worked with an organization called Triple Threat again. I talked with them before. Um, also did this networking event with the TA at this Halloween thing, and that was actually the highlight of my week because I had really low expectations. I was like, oh, I have to drive to this guy's like it's a residential neighborhood, like this haunted house. And I was like, oh, it's probably gonna be kind of lame. I have to drive 40 minutes there in traffic. That's such a long time. I'm like, there's probably not gonna be like much, which there wasn't much food. But I ended up going, and it was a super cool haunted house. And some of the people there were really cool. I just had a good time. Afterwards, I was helping clean up, and I had a great time cleaning up because I was a part of the staff of the organization. So I had a really surprisingly great time at that event, and that was definitely a highlight. To have low expectations or no expectations. Another thing, went to this Armand Serrano event, this Disney artist guy, but I thought the workshop was okay. It reminded me of my talk at CMU where I just lectured. I talked about principles instead of actually drawing, and because this guy he was just talking about principles, which was good. There were good principles, but I just rather see people draw. And that's something I didn't do in my workshop as well. So it's like you see something you don't like and you say, "Whoa, did I do that too?" And I was like, "Yes, I did." So yeah, Confucius, baby. What I need to do this week, I need to prep for Shanghai, China, and Taiwan. I'm going to China and haven't booked any of my hostels or train tickets or hotels or anything yet. So that's going to be my intention this week. I'm going to be working Monday to Wednesday. So I'll have Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I'll have like a week kind of to do it. So I'll get on that. Okay, bye.